All right, how can India counter this emerging axis between Turkey and Pakistan? Turkey has been supplying Pakistan with weapons. It is also an ideological and political patron for internationalizing the Kashmir issue, both of which are anathema for India. Sushant Sareen is Senior Fellow with the Observer Research Foundation. He's now joining us. First of all, Shahbaz Sharif in Turkey on the day of Pahalgam, and there's a joint press conference where, Erdogan basically speaks the language of Pakistan. And now, after Operation Sindoor, the first country that both Shahbaz Sharif and Asim Munir visit happens to be Turkey. How does India counter this emerging Pakistan-Turkey? And for good measure, let's also add China to that axis.
Look, I think the partnership is not new. The partnership is a pretty old one. And for the Pakistanis to pretend that they are now taking it to a new strategic level means very little, because the Turks were giving them or selling them all kinds of defense equipment, which the Pakistanis were very readily willing to buy. But this strategic relationship also has certain limitations. Now, purely at a communal level, this relationship seems extremely strong. You have an Islamist radical in Erdogan running Turkey. You have an Islamist radical regime in Pakistan run by Asim Munir. I don't count Shahbaz Sharif for anything except for taking commissions on deals which they signed with the Turks. And I think there is a lot of commissions which also exchange hands between the Erdogan family, the Sharif family, and perhaps Asim Munir and some of his generals in his cabal. So they have this very fruitful relationship going. At the end of the day, one has to be, one has to look at the Turkish equipment which is being sold to the Pakistanis, because at least in the last engagement, it proved to be a complete dud. It didn't really create any significant problems for India. It didn't cause any kind of damage whatsoever.
Okay.
Turkish drones were taken out. Some of them were not even able to fly. So all in all, for now, there doesn't seem to be any serious concern. What is of concern, however, when it comes to Turkey, is the fact that Turkey has also served as a very, very important propaganda base for Pakistan.
Correct.
The Turks, for many years now, have been using their media industry to churn out propaganda material for Pakistanis. They have been attracting people from India, including from Kashmir, instigating them, inciting them, indoctrinating them, and then using them for Pakistan's propaganda purposes. So that is a relationship which will continue.